Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on the bottom or top or right side as the yellow Order of the Dragons. We got Conviction. Spawn on the south side as the Cyan Zuzi's Legacy. We got El.loueMT. This map is filled with food. I always find that maps filled with a lot of food sources seem to be better maps. There's a lot of fishes in the map. Fish do cook at the same rate as deer. Though they don't get the increased carrying capacity like you get with deer. They have the same carrying capacity as sheep and farms. But still, very good source of food. Very delicious source of food. They go well with potatoes, fish and chips. When it comes to the map generation, of course this map does have a bunch of small splotches of wood. No large splotches, just a bunch of small splotches amalgamated together. See, a lot of small berry deposits. Every berry bush icon you see on the map is generally a 2-bush deposit. There's neither player or get advanced berry collection, so that's on equal footing. So just keep that in mind. And something weird I just noticed as well. This entire map, the gold and the food are in a single line. The deer and the gold deposits. Is this a weird map generation there? None of the resources spawn on the side. I also got 2 stone deposits on this sort of line, but look at the map. Gold, deer, gold, 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 deer. It's like in a single line. Was that just randomly how it was randomized? Do we have the Akin Chapel and Meditation Gardens? Wait, do Meditation Gardens get affected by fish deposits? Okay, let's back out. Select the Zuzi's Legacy player so you can see that aura effect. So there's these 4 berry deposits. In theory, each berry deposit does provide 6 food, but that should be at least 24 food. If it's more than 24 food, the 4 fish does get affected. It does. 3 fish deposits. Let's see, 46. Is that maxed out? Yep, that looks like maxed out. Just slow down a little bit because I want to do some math. Scout there, so 46 minus 24 is 22, and there's 3 fish deposits. That math feels really weird. And it's up 48. I think it was slightly disturbed that nearby scout that ran by. That's what happened. So each fish deposit appears to be providing 8 food. That's interesting. More you know. I think that's the first time I ever cast a replay with the Zuzi's Legacy, which actually possibly involves Meditation Garden next to some shorefish. So if you would have probably placed them in the middle of the map, you would have got 3 gold deposits. Villagers trying to escape out of this outpost and do. Zuzi's Legacy Horseman trying to find some more villagers. He's placing outposts everywhere. Always gets on collecting the shorefish. You can always collect up some berries as a consolation prize. Horsemen and scouts still moving around. We do have no textile or research just yet. Now I have a stable being put up by yellow. Go to horseman will horse beat horseman. Of course, go to horseman are ×2 horseman, which means ×2 the cost. He actually has a decent amount of resources. It may be a good idea to age up the Bulgarov Palace. See where the relics are. I've got 1 way up north, 1 in the middle, 1 way down south, 1 way to the east, and 1 way to the west. Regni's Cathedral not being put on field. You need at least 4 relics claimed to make that more valuable than the Bulgarov Palace. However, if you don't also build the Bulgarov Palace, that does change the math. That's just a scout there. Couple charge attacks were not successful there. And right now, Science go for a very healthy number of palisade walls. Dragonese Cathedral still being built. Order Zeus's legacy player nowhere near enough aging up. He is being consuming all his resources to get it. Dragonese Cathedral is almost fully built. I just thought of something really stupid. Let's see. Mill builds in 8 seconds. Mill builds in 16 seconds, so looks like Zeus's legacy or Order Dragon doesn't get a faster build rates for stuff, do they? Unless they set the engineering rate at a higher than 1 rate. The Order Dragon gets better build rates or no? I don't know off the top of my head. Sorry, I know this game engine quite well. There's a way you can make the thing's build rate quicker so it doesn't actually properly show in the progress bar or the 16 seconds saves right there. You can set the engineering rate to something higher than 1. That's actually what I did for my Company Heroes 2 mod, where I think Pioneers should and all the engineers have faster build rates, so I bump up the build rate from 1 to 1.5. All up there, providing some good health regen. We do have an outpost here. Load up a relic. No spring gold, nor fortifications. A little bit low in stone for that. So far, Yellow is only claimed the 1 relic. This one's possible. This one is soon behind Science Wall. Frolics going down, so we'll be behind Science Walls. So it looks like Yellow may only able to claim 1 more relic. We have a Gilded Knight here, but a good number of ungilded Spearmen. Galen Mollinsy now being employed in the field, so maybe he's going to try to grab the relics for himself. If he's able to grab 3 relics for himself, he could always get pagodas from Yuan Dynasty. Not even progress the Song Dynasty. Good night. Gain some damage onto those horsemen. Horsemen now trying to run away. They need to ditch the scout from formation so the horsemen continue running. We got some gilded man-at-arms here. They are the castle-waged man-at-arms, not the early man-at-arms. So they're going to be very, very beefy and hard to deal with spearmen. These 2 gilded man-at-arms should actually probably win this entire fight. They have 4 melee armor, so they'll take 5 damage per strike from the spearmen and 3 damage per volley against the Zunchnoos. Right up there, there's a Shalom Monk and Wool. Or just save him. Relic will go down. I think he was trying to go for that relic still, which is simply no longer available. Up north, we got the horsemen versus gilded horsemen. My money's on the horsemen of the gilded variety. Knights engaging the horsemen. And as well as scout does slow down the formation. The scouts also have full health while the horsemen are not, so maybe a good idea to let the scout fall back a little bit. It'll draw some fire from the horsemen. Additionally, as well, remember, shadow monks do not have the heal ability. They can only heal themselves, not other units. So he has to pull out a regular monk to get those guys healed on up, which is probably not going to happen. I mean, if he didn't have a monk on field, so probably won't get healed on up. Still some fish out in the pond from the claim on up. Got a Lancer here being engaged by the Gilded Horseman. The Lancer will beat Gilded Horsemen in 1v1 combat. Has more armor, a little less health, a lot more damage and higher attack speed as well. Right now as well, the Gilded Horsemen are just age 2, not age 3 variant. There's economic research. Light wheelbarrow for the Oil Dragon, though I suppose they do have their hand card buff, so they got villagers already have a pseudo wheelbarrow, but the wheelbarrow upgrade does also improve villager movement speed, which is quite nice, especially for a wood collection. And does improve farm collection as well with faster movement speed and needing to travel less often with the higher carrying capacity. Only thing it doesn't really support out is gold collection. Though the increased carrying capacity does improve the reduced Valentine's drop-off timing. Inspired warriors now being researched. Second site being kept up north for Yellow. Yellow's only been able to claim up one relic on the map. Might as well Shadow Monks don't provide a +1 here. So I think there's one picked up by Shadow Monk. The other one is also picked on up. Oh, there's a relic. So Yellow managed to stop that relic from being captured? How'd the relic get right there? And the Shadow Monk here, it somehow bugged, the pathing was bad and traveled this way? I'm not sure how the pathing was. Once the lance does go down, gets shanked by a bunch of villagers. Scout taking damage, allowing the horseman to get extra damage on in. Spearman now engaging, and the Gilded Horseman will go down. Crossbone hitting the scout, not the knight. So the knight took minimal damage there overall. Scout is down, not big surprise. I was going for another scout, going for more gilded, hardened gilded spearmen. No veteran gilded spearmen. He also is going for some. Nope, he does cancel the gilded archer. Right now, his opponent's force large close a crossbowman and spearman, so gilded archers wouldn't be that bad. Though he is getting a good number of spring golds. That's not bad. Yep, Gilded Man Armor's probably not the good way to go. Gilded Horseman wouldn't be half bad. Good damage there from the Spring Golds. Bit of a choke point there. Get a lot of collateral damage with those Spring Golds. Gilded Spring Golds take some damage. One thing you can do to get maximized collateral damage is attack the back line units to get the everything in front of it. He is doing that, as the spearman will be cleaned on up. I still have trouble gauging how effective Spring Golds are versus all those units. They seem like they did some good work. That's some more range armor for the Lord Dragon. And now they bolt magazines, as well as the veteran Zunchnoos, who may be eyeing for more heavy than Zunchnoos. I think he saw the lack of armor on his opponent's units, and now he's trying to exploit that. But that's simply going to be no longer the case. We do now the veteran Gilded Archer research, range 2 armor as well. You got some nested bees. Here being cleaned on up. The constellation prize berries have not been eaten. Legacy player has decent amount of wood. I wonder, are we going to see granaries relatively soon? Nope, still picking up some fishies. Still got some fish deposits everywhere. Plenty of fish out at sea. Or out in the ponds. Also kind of taking time to clean up some of the berries. Now, see, veteran spearmen, veteran horsemen, economic research. Not too many fishes left. Already eating these fish. He could try advancing forward to these fishes, but that's going to be a little bit dangerous. Just keep a couple spearmen nearby. Nest of bees fired. He has a decent damage there. Nest of bees is still... They are a little bit generalists. I did, yeah, I think the SBs got some decent damage there. Last time I checked, the SBs didn't feel like they did were that powerful, but there has been a couple patches in the last time I've seen somebody deploy out Nest of Bees. They'll rework the siege weapons in the Dig patch, the major update. Felt like the Nest of Bees got the real short end of it. Oh, got some villagers there. They do manage to get inside the outpost, being upgraded with an arrow slit. Looks like either neither of those units on the second side or both of them are. Looks like it was the case of both were. Villager being chased by those spearmen. Gilded spearmen straight forward. Umber Springdale still here. We got 6 nests of bees. There's a lot of nests of bees. A hive of bees, if you will. Going for a lumber camp now. Down monks trying to force it down. Nest of bees firing away. The other nest of bees firing away. Getting some decent AoE damage. Now there is a pretty good hit there. But remember as well, goading units tend not to die as often. Handful of Protestant formation could be very useful to just keep these guys healing up. And I'm curious, has he gone for... He's not gone for herbal medicine. Spring Golden Plants still cause some issues, but the Nest of Bees... Actually, no, they don't do bonus damage versus buildings. They just do a decent amount of seed damage. Some says 48. I'm pretty sure Mangonels do have a slightly higher DPS against buildings. SBs might as well just support on out. Their siege damage would go a long way. Like their rockets. Banner deployed out there, very nice. And we got some regular monks in the field now being part of Zuzi's legacy. Are we actually going to see some healing monks? That's this last remaining Shaolin monk. What are the regular monks for? Outpost does go down. Dragon Tower now being pulled in view. Just put in the Song Dynasty and also get a bit of rebate for each military production structure he builds, barring peeps, but that's not military production unless you're playing English or Jean d'Arc. An outpost here, very nice. Another outpost being built here. Over here, Spearman trying to pursue this villager. Oh, just cross one. We'll take out those villagers. Cancels that. Dragon villager will go down. Another outpost here. Outpost and mining camp here. Got a battering ram moving over here. Do have some good number of veteran gilded horsemen. They'll quickly report any siege weapon, getting plus 18 versus siege. Basically double damage. Double the base damage. Villager does take some hits there. Outpost built. Outpost being built by Cyan there. Large round palisade walls over here. Crossbow to link at them. A lot of attack notifications. Outposts are going down as quickly as they get built. We're going to try and engage these gilded horsemen. Not enough spearmen here though. One of the gilded horsemen does go down, quite a sizable loss. Wolf. Tigers. Yeah, apparently the wolf does get the increased damage against the, because it does do melee damage. Never thought I'd really seen that interaction yet before. There goes the battering ram. To be honest, I don't really ever see a wolf biting a battering ram. Most of the time the wolves are either dead, and battering rams never run around like by themselves like that. Another spearman there. One camp will go down, even though how many boards the wolf is trying to rip apart it. We have a Gilded Man-at-Arms, a mix of all these units. The Gilded Archers do manage to escape from the outpost. Gilded Man-at-Arms could be overwhelmed by these horsemen, but it'll be not a great engagement there by Science, just for the Spring Gold in placement to support them out. So far, this game went from big fights to a whole bunch of small skirmishes. That battering does go down. Still got a Cyan outpost being queued up there. We now got a round of stone walls being established here. Gilded Horsemen may try to interrupt it. Got the much more rare El.loueMT Palace now being pulled on the field, which is being pulled out where? Right here. Was that a misclick? I guess he's using to protect the gold deposits. Maybe we could push forward a little bit more to right around here to protect this large gold deposit. Zuzi's Expire did age up. I wasn't paying attention to what it was. Here's Zuzi's library. It's so far gone from none of the research, so just keep this selected. Let's see, he has a good number of spearmen in the field, so he could. Let's see, he's going for the Imperial Guard and UN Raider. I haven't seen that one in a while. I was going to say he probably could go for Lord of the Dragon for his spearmen. Has he gone for Dolly Cavalry yet as a research? Not sure. Both players now aging up. Got the El.loueMT Palace. I still have trouble pronouncing that word, like most words. That is a large number of Nessa bees. He's ready to unleash the swarm. And the village is going down. Sign right now has 90 village points, 82. Yellow so far cut off 17. Science cut off 23. As well, come to villager counts. Add 25%, so 21. So he has effectively 105 versus 92, so he has about a 12 villager lead, slightly more. Now I got some of these villagers going down over here. He does have the Dolly horses research. You have, of course, elite spearmen. Good lands connect on the field. No elite Zunchnu. The horseman will go down, got entrapped. Which is quite a sizable loss. We got 70 military units for 62. Value, it's sometimes hard to think that's correct because a lot of times just ever so slightly incorrect. But we suggest Sign has a decent value lead in army. And we do have some UN Raiders. It's been a while since the last seen one on the field. I do want to click on one of them. That's just a regular horseman. Over here, got some horsemen engaging these villagers. Where is a UN Raider? It's been a very long time since I've seen one. I think they're on a white horse, right? The same horse as the Khan. He has not researched dragon scaled armor for the good archers. Should be very effective versus those Zunchnu's. Here comes a good horseman. There's a UN Raider. Yeah, it's been a very long time since I've seen one of those. Offering 15 damage, 200 health, +5 versus worker. Their movement speed is absurdly fast, higher than even horsemen. I assume they're not in a combat sprint. Yeah, they're not in the combat sprint now. Offering good range armor like horsemen's. Their attack speed is man-at-arms attack speed as well. In comparison to this veteran horseman, looks like it's going to be higher damage. Let's see, what's their cost for each UN Raider as well? Oh, their horseman cost just a bit of gold. So they're definitely a good replacement for a horseman. So I don't think I've ever seen a bonus damage versus range. They do have higher base damage. And a higher speed is very important. Yeah, they don't get bonus damage versus range, so they're less effective versus range units, but they do still retain the high damage versus siege. I wonder if the higher attack speed makes up the lack of bonus damage versus range. Because regular horseman attack speed is 1.5. These guys are affected by W horses, so we'll probably round this up to 150 for attack speed. So only slightly higher than horseman attack speed. Yeah, horseman's still probably better against range. You're not biology researched. The higher speed makes them very useful hunting down these villagers. Person is Gilded Horseman, who has standard horseman speed is 1.88, so these UN Raiders having 2 movement speed makes them very difficult to pin down. So if you're trying to fight against man-at-arms, as well as spearmen, UN Raiders are generally better. If you're fighting against range units, the horsemen are generally better. Oh yeah, look at these, picking out these villagers trying to build up those replacement walls. Those nested bees are pretty good against villagers. And it looks like they're went down, a good number of them went down there, so Gilded Spearmen are pretty good against them as well. Oh, got a Fire Lance upgrade on these guys as well, so he's gone for Royal Dragon and the UN Raiders and Cadians. Spearmen trying to engage all of these horsemen. Good number of Gilded Man-at-Arms. good amount. Do take a nice volley there. Horseman trying to focus on these nest bees, but Village getting some good repairs. Looks like he may save his nest of bees. Good man-at-arms slowly being whittled on down. These Lancers or Spearman does have a nice little charge attack. Or he does give him AoE for his charge attack. 17 damage still seems the same. Huh. I just realized something as well. That charge attack does get affected by... Oh, it's always been affected by the armor tactics. Never mind. But does of course give it AoE charge attack. So it's really hard to estimate how effective that is. Young Raiders, of course, not affected by the Roar of the Dragon upgrade. Some good damage there. I suppose against good horsemen, Young Raiders is going to be much better than regular horsemen. Young Raiders slicing apart these villagers pretty quickly. Does it need a bit more melee damage to 4-shot them? They can only 5-shot them. Probably due to the fact that how armor and how good villagers also have a bit more health. Some good damage there. Scout, or yep, Scout does scout a Spring Gold there. Scouts do also have the anti-siege damage, like Horsemen and UN Raiders. We are seeing some Cadians now being pulled in the field. And since he is Union Dynasty, they do get a cost reduction, so they're effectively nice even 152. Got some horsemen here. A lot of scouts there. There's the Imperial Guard, super heavy horsemen, offering 31 damage, 48 lance. They're very similar to those Gilded Knights, I believe. Or some walls being pulled out by yellow. Scouts quick going down there. Nest of bees engaged in the gate. Elite armor tactics now for the Order Dragon player. Now, I'm actually, one thing I'm not sure how the interactions work is, how does armor interact with AoE damage? If it reduces AoE damage, then the higher armor from elite armor tactics could go a very long way. If AoE damage siege, then they will not do anything. Could be a set damage action if get hit by the effect, which would make it just true damage. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works either way. Got some gilded crossbowmen on high ground. He's gone for elite gilded crossbowmen. Imperial Guard or heavy cav. Now got these culverts. One of them does go down. The other one takes some damage. Here comes some nest of bees. Unleash a swarm of rockets. Those gilded crossbow kills take severe damage, so the nest of bees take some damage as well. Everyone's firing away, trying to deal with some of these siege weapons. Good amount of damage there. Some of the Imperial Guard severely wounded. He may need to... Oh, really wounded. Maybe they need to fall back and get something with them. Imperial Guards pushing way forward once again. Prelate's taking some fire there. Only 3 of the SCVs remaining. And the Imperial Guards having trouble breaking through the Spearmen. Also, Pumbaa's Hakuna Matata has been disturbed. The Prelate may get gored by the boar. As they switch targets. There he goes. Now it's dealing with the boar. Got some batterings here from both players. Yellow's battering does go down. Cyan's battering is pushed right forward. Outpost being salvaged there. University way over here as well.
Gute Arbeit. Schön.
Oh, plus Cyan has advanced all up to Ming, didn't see? I didn't realize him building his last. So he has access to everything. This has Divine Haste active. Maybe we'd better just go for Divine Charge, the amount of cavalry has on the field. Divine Haste, of course, will improve his movement speed. But that only improves movement speed for infantry, not for cavalry. It's best to go for the Divine Charge. Gives cavalry plus 20% damage. Could go a very long way. Imperial Guard taking out these Gilded Spearmen. Attack speed, the guild, yep, same attack speed as the Knights. Of course, that is faster with the Dali horses. I thought I blocked the links. Oh wait, no. Don't click on that damn spam. Imperial Guard straight forward because some Gilded Spearmen trying to engage the Imperial Guard. Bars on the villagers here. No relics inside any of these outposts back here. Cyan has picked up a 4th relic, managed to steal 1. So Yellow only has 1 relic to work with. Dune Raiders are pushing on in as well. There's Divine Charge has been activated, improving the damage by 20.0%. Why is that 0.0% there? Imperial Guard are ripping apart these villagers. 45 damage per slice. They will still 3-shot villagers. Because they have, what, 98? Yep. So if you get a charge attack on in, it will probably make it 2-shot, doing a very nice amount of damage. Cyan so far killed off 147 dragon villagers. Yellow's now down to 53 villagers. This legacy player has too many villagers in the field at 146. He could start getting some trade on the field. A couple trading, or yeah, I can probably put 2 trading posts here. Cyan does also have a mass reserve of resources, so maybe he can delete 40 villagers, maybe 50, and start getting a small trickle placement of military units and traders on the map. Actually, whoa. Somehow Cyan still has gold in his base. He was pushing forward to grab the gold and kept 2 safe deposits of 4,000 gold. Oh, never mind, he does not need trade. News will go on down. These News right now doing 13 damage per bolt, plus 1 versus light melee. Some of this infrastructure is going down. Science put forward a large number of villagers, a expendable number of villagers. He almost has enough resources to get a wonder start being built. He has right now 100 stone per minute, so and this map appears to be out of stone. So going for one is not really feasible. Aim quicker because the replay mode puts the icons behind the mini map. Walls do crumbling down. Science before some villagers as a performing meat shield. Gales, of course, needs a lot more villagers. He had nearly 100 population to start this conflict. There's just double the amount that Sign has in the field. You got a case of one side has too many villagers, the other side does not have enough villagers. The number of spearmen in the field being engaged by the spearmen. Field across one straightforward. Field across them being ripped apart by those nest of bees. Yale goes back to the game now. As Anchorage saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.